guys, long time no see. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded a video. This semester has been absolutely dreadful and I haven't been able to do anything. This video clip was literally from a long time ago, but I never had the time to record the audio for it. So literally the only reason why I can upload something right now. I'm ashamed to say I haven't been working on Mike and Tyke either because of just how much has been going on. I have this one teacher who's just like eating up all my time, but I'm not gonna complain to you guys about that unless you guys want a life update or hear me complain about school. But yeah, to the point. Did agree to explain my thoughts on the FNAF movie, and honestly, I'm just gonna be straightforward. I absolutely loved it. Obviously, they changed the lore because the game lore is way too much, and Silver Eyes is kind of yucky, so I mean, I liked Silver Eyes series really, but like a lot of stuff in the fandom that people don't like is in it, and I understand simplifying it and stuff, but that's not the point. I just really hate and have started blocking any videos of people talking about their opinion of the FNAF movie personally, just because a lot of it's just negative and not gonna lie, kind of stupid, because the complaints are like the dumbest things I've ever heard. What do I mean by the dumbest thing I've ever heard? Well, complaining that it's not gory enough when we weren't even allowed to have a character carrying a knife in a horror game is just ridiculous. Like, if we, the gaming franchise, can't even get that shit, why do you think you guys deserve, like, giant blood and gore? You should be happy for what you've got, considering that most of the people that the games are trying to sell to are children. Not the original intent of Scott, but just how it is. I think the movie was pretty gory enough, and if you want a more gory and all the animatronics are evil and don't act like kids, you should have watched Willy's Wonderland, where all the ghosts in the suits are serial killers or something, because a lot of the complaints about the animatronics is that they act kind of childish and goofy because there's fucking kids inside of them, you effing idiot. And honestly, I understand you guys getting confused by it, but like, just because you're having trouble following the plot or you don't like that they changed it from the original doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It just means that it requires some context, or it's, you know, a movie for fans, which is perfectly acceptable. I mean, the goal of the movie is to make money, and if it's making money, then it's done its job. I mean, if the community likes it, then it has an audience after all. Obviously, FNAF is very niche. It's not really built for the general horror audience, if you think about it, considering what general horror audience is like. But, like, you're allowed to not like it if your reasons are other than the ones I've said, but a lot of the reviews have been just that. They're either people in the horror genre who don't understand the original material and wouldn't like it if they even played the games or were into the games, because it's not their cup of tea when it comes to horror. And, you know, that, like, you can just say it's all right or something, or you straight up don't like it. I really don't like the reason why people are saying they don't like it in these review videos. It's just, are we not allowed to have dumb, fun movies anymore? Like Sonic and Mario and Sonic 2 got shat on so hard by critics for no reason other than they weren't super serious. Can't people have, like, horror films for younger people or just things for fans without, like, people ripping it apart for, like, being overly harsh for no reason? Or maybe I'm the big baby because I'm complaining about this. That's basically all my thoughts. I understood the plot when I first watched it, but it's only because I, like, know way too much about the FNAF lore for my own mental health. By just knowing that, hey, every time there's, like, something that's not the games, there tends to be a different timeline for it. So I'm just accepting that's the case with this and trying to piece things together. I understand if my opinion on, like, FNAF movie haters sounded very confronting. I mean, like, I said fucking idiots, but you know what I mean? It's just a lot of stress. Like, it's just extra negativity in my life I just really didn't need. My life's not really great. But hey, you're not here for that. anyways, the other half of this video is talking about how I finally finished my Melody the animatronic reference sheet. Basically by the end of this video, you're going to see the full reference sheet minus the outer layer part. So as you can see here, there's actually like clothes underneath her clothes, or I should specify what's actually going on. So she isn't completely naked, but her outer exterior is like her outer suit is, you know, like it's supposed to be made of a silicone material, but she has sculpted on plastic underwear. So it's kind of like a Barbie situation, or Bratz, or I never really got into the dolls that had like plastic underwear, but you know what I mean. But I figured YouTube wouldn't like that, so it's on my like actual reference sheet. But the one you'll be seeing doesn't have it, so I just figured I'd tell you. And I really find the reference sheet useful for what's underneath the clothes, because one, the clothes are detachable in the story, and two, it's good to see how the internal joints work for the animatronic when I'm posing them. Recently I did an art piece with this character from a scene just because it was fun, and yeah, so this is the full reference sheet. So this is what she looks at 25%, which is how she'll look most of the time during the night shifts in the story. And this is the reference sheet for the different modes she's in when it comes to the illusion disc percentage. 0% is what she actually looks like, you know, creepy and very plasticky. 50%, which is the uncanny valley, and 100%, which looks very human. I mean, is human, lol.